Hey, shalom, shalom. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bahara Kakadash, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bahashim Kakadash, Rakathum, Divine Asai Apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessings and salutations to you brothers out there teaching enduring truth and sincerity. Also, another blessings and salutations to the women, men, and children that follow the truth and sincerity who are considered the mixed multitude. Also, blessings and salutations to the wheat that are amongst tares that are enduring truth and sincerity also. This this video is gonna be short and sweet. We're gonna get to the scriptures. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." We're in a time where people are being forced beyond their consent. And then you have people within the comment board saying, well, he clearly volunteered, so that person wasn't under duress. And it's crazy how people will bend and not be merciful, compassionate, or anything towards something that they don't agree with. Compassion is pretty much showing feelings towards something that don't involve you. If somebody's hungry and you're not hungry, and you give them food, that's compassion. Pretty much kindness with compassion, with passion, having a concern for someone else's welfare. So don't tell me that, this society has compassion via through administering this medical relief medicine when the person clearly is only doing it because you threaten their livelihood. A person worked for 10 plus years providing for their family, and that said entity that pays your bills, that gives you your check, tells you if you don't take this, then you're fired. All right? That person can be making $60,000, $70,000 a year. You're not going to be able to say, oh, well, forget you, I'm about to go get another job. You don't find jobs like that. So they know what they're doing. All right. Even the chief said himself that we have been nice, we have given you things. Now we're about to apply pressure, telling you that they're going to force you by taking away not only your bread and circuses, but your livelihood, which shows that we are under slavery, because if they take away the jobs, you have no way to provide for your life. So how's that living when somebody could take your livelihood just like that because you don't want to do what they tell you to do? 10 years of your work, 10 years, 10 plus years, and they could just take it, right? But yet, this is the land of the free, home of the brave. This place is wicked, hypocritical, and anybody defend this or any type of mindset toward it, any type of American mindset, you're going down with it. As the scriptures say, that he that bear from God's speed shall be partakers of his sins. And sure, this is an Edomite, but wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is Edomite looking at his arm, but this is off as hell, man. And nobody see, and you, if you look in the comment board to this video, I'll leave the video in the description. The people in the comment board, for the most part, are going against it, but the people that go with it, he don't look like he's under duress. What are you talking about? Why should he look? Why should he be squirming and screaming behind something that is somebody sends you a report or a letter in the mail saying you got to take this medical relief or lose your job? He's gonna go to the doctor yelling and crying, no, please don't do it, please. Come on, man. Let's not be simple here. Let's not be simple, because if you choose to turn a blind eye, eventually, as the scriptures say, for the elect's sake, the day shall be shortened. Because if it wasn't shortened, they'll destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're dealing with somebody that want to control the whole earth through the MOTB or MOB, right? And people just turning a blind eye to it because they get to go to concerts, they get to go to work, they get to eat, they get to have fun, and they trust in the system. But hey, since speaking of trusting in the system, let's end the scripture off with here. Same book, different chapter, baby. Isaiah chapter 31 verse 1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. Okay, that medical relief in order to keep living your life, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many. Yeah, you're trusting in their system. And horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his swords, but will raise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Yeah, the Lord is gonna bust a move on Esau for doing this, man. It says says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hands, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together. Yeah, that's right, man. So if you, like I said, if you support this beast system and what they're doing, and you approve of that message, then you're going to fall down with them. What else is proper? You're not screaming out like a virgin, a damsel in distress. You're laying there and letting it happen so you can get back to doing what you're doing. You're weak. You know, to put it frankly. It says now, verse 4 says, for thus said the Lord, for thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as a lion and a young lion roaring on his prey, when the multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Zion, for Mount Zion, and for the hill thereof. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also he will deliver it, and passing over he will preserve it. Turn ye unto him from the children of Israel have deeply revolted. You know, so this is pretty much just going over, you know, our people, just pretty much the Lord defending us at the end of the day, because Esau's coming down with this medical relief. But hey, heathens don't got a chance. Your hope is not in the Lord. Our hope is in the Lord. You know, so I feel bad for you guys, because your hope is turning on you and having you do things like this. So yeah, man, with that being said, man, get this last scripture. So let's get to Isaiah 30:2, chapter before. It says, Isaiah 30:1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, you're not doing this to bring peace on earth. You're doing this so you can get back to doing what you want to do again. Anybody that's confederate with this, all right? It says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore the strength of Pharaoh shall therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You know what I'm saying? Very simple, man. And Egypt is synonymous with being America to this day, because Egypt is renowned for being what? The house of bondage. All right. And everybody's in bondage here. If you got a birth certificate, a social security number, if you have a contract, a mortgage, all these are slave contracts, man. They just moved it from being actual slave plantations to contracts, and they allow you to move freely throughout the country. Okay. But you still got to pay your taxes. You still gotta pay rent, pay electricity. You have to. You're working to live. You're not working to produce. And what I mean by that, it's not like you're going to a government, like if you're a mailman and they're giving you money and you're paying and investing into an electric company to a point that you own a portion of it, that you don't have to pay electricity anymore. You don't buy a house and own the land. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a circular income or passive income towards them becoming rich in that system. That's why they rely so much on coal and fuel. You know, by fuel is oil, you know, to run the country instead of clean energy, because you don't make no money with electric cars and enriched uranium to power the country without using energy. So they use oil purposely so they can constantly charge you and make money from it. Because once you stop using oil, what they're going to do with all that digging they're doing? So these people have an agenda, and it's all to benefit themselves, and they'll give you a crumb or two. A lot of you filthy, dumb Americans like being bird fed. You don't like freedom. You just want to go home, watch your TV, look at your degree, and make so you can feel good. But really deep inside, you are a low life, man. All right. And what I mean by that is you have nothing to offer to the world. You only care about yourself. Okay? So with that being said, I want to say, call Allah Yahbashim Yahshai, Bahar Kakadash, the Bonasai apostles who are elders who were well. Blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring truth, sincerity. Shalom.